Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Now we've got an exclusive vid for these guys, very appreciative of that. They're a Canadian metal band with core and rock in them as well. It says they're pushing the boundaries of genre blending and taking heavy music to unexpected lengths. Well, we love the sound of that on this channel, that's what we're all about. So let's check these guys out. They're on the Hardcore Worldwide channel. This is Within Conviction, but they've taken out all the vowels in their name. The track's called Voices. So let's give it a spin, see what it's about.
I was just a little better on my own two feet. 'Cause lately I'm stuck in my dreams while the world turns around me. They say that I lost my way somewhere along the broken streets. Somebody save me. Stuck in time between the lines, I'm left in defeat.
Here we go. Foul mix. I like those black cymbals. Yeah, heavy. Yeah, these guys have got a heavy sound.
I wish I was just a little better on my own two feet. 'Cause lately I'm stuck in my dreams while the world turns around me. They say that I lost my way somewhere along the broken streets. Somebody save me. Stuck in time between the lines, I'm left in defeat. You wanted a world, well you got one. You wanted a world, well you got one this time.
Cool. The bass. Heavy. Yeah, man, these guys are heavy. Real loud, wide mix as well. Total wall of sound in your ears. Good job. Cool video as well.
They say that I got vices like the devil's trying to tell me I'm on one. Well, it took me 13 years to say that I'll be okay. So trust me when I say I'm not afraid to face the grandest illusion. Well, I'll pray about the things to come before I wake. Before I awake.
How these guys were in line when they said they mixed up a bunch of different genres and genre blending. Very cool. Nice energy in the music, there's a nice bounce all the way through. Great job. This one had a lot going for it in a bunch of different areas. High quality, great mix, modern mix, loud, punchy, pushed in all the right directions. Great recording on the vocal as well. It was really in your ears, the vocal was. Really loud but not distorted, had a clarity to it. Loads going on in the music, as I say. These guys weren't lying when they said they mix a bunch of different genres together. There's a load going on in there. There's deathy, tremmy stuff, heavy vocal, singing stuff as well with that rocky edge. I was wondering when they said rock and core and metalcore all mixed together, you know, to bring rock into that mix is kind of difficult, I thought, but they brought it in the vocal. Had a rocky edge to it, which was cool. Great drumming. I loved those black cymbals as well on that kit. Looked great. They had a cool image, you know, all in black and stuff like that. Went well in the video. Heavy guitar and bass tones, and the bass cut through the mix as well. I say it was a great mix. Nice, modern, loud but clear mix. Really punchy. Absolutely hit you hard. So yeah, this one had a lot going for it. Lots of different mix-up sections, synthy bits coming in, sampley bits, and kind of just break-up bits to separate one section from the other and stuff like that. Bit of a journey of a track. It's nearly 5 minutes long as well. Ups and downs, heavy bits, more atmospheric, breakdowny bits as well. So yeah, this track had a lot going for it in a bunch of different ways, from having a great mix to having great tones within the mix and the sounds, and a good composition as well, with lots of interesting stuff going on, so it wasn't just your standard kind of track, and mixing a whole bunch of different genres together and edges. And I think I've spoke about it before, but I think that's the modern way to do it now. Not necessarily inventing your own genre and something new, because I'm not sure how many new genres there are left to invent, but there's got to be some. But what the modern bands are doing now, which wasn't done so much kind of 20 years ago, let's say, is mixing genres together. It used to be the case that if you were a hardcore band, you did hardcore music, and if you brought out an album that wasn't straight up hardcore, your fan base were going to be pretty pissed off about it. Now that still happens today. Fans get pissed off and they want you to keep putting out the same album. But what's cool about the modern bands is they're willing to mix a bunch of genres together and a bunch of edges together. So you're not just a hardcore band or a metalcore band or a rock band or any of that stuff. You're all of those things together. And it means as well that people who do enjoy the sounds of all those different genres, you get some people who just like the one kind of music, the one kind of subgenre even. They're only into death metal, they're only into deathcore or something like that. But if you like me and you just like heavy band music, doesn't matter what it is, as long as it sounds good and it's heavy, you can really, really appreciate and get a lot of people on board, because you're appealing to so many different types of listeners. You got a bit of hardcore in there, you got a bit of death in there, you got the heavy sound, you got the heavy metal sound, there's metalcore bits in there, there's singy bits, there's shouty bits. So you're really bringing a lot to the audience, I think, in these modern bands. And that's why I'm all for genre blending, genre mixing. Use a bit of this, use a bit of that. If it sounds good, if you can make it work, if it doesn't sound like, they've kind of trying to stick two things together that don't really go well together, then, that's wrong. But if you're blending it well, if it sounds cool, if it's got a good beat and a good vibe to it, just go for it. Just mix as many genres and blend as many genres as you can, because that's how we're going to get fresh music nowadays, I think, by thinking outside the box in terms of not sticking to a specific genre, but just blending a whole bunch of great genres together to make some, greater than the sum of its parts. That's how I think it will come together. So very cool. Waffled on a bit about there, but anyway, hope you've enjoyed these guys. I enjoyed them a lot. Thanks very much for the submission as well, and hopefully get you back on the channel soon, because this is some great modern metal. I enjoy it a lot. Very, very cool. See you around, guys. Bye.